What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Layout. Done. Hold on, everybody. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the St. James Show. It is Friday. Thank God it is Friday. What's up, Catherine Powell? Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. What's up, Ray? When this happened? You were not aware, Ray? What are you talking about? When did this happen? Dare you? What's up, Storm Fluent? Good to see you. What's up, Tashi? Good to see you as well. Rita Henderson. Good. To see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see here. I just have a few errands to run. I said, let me hop on. And trust me, y'all. Y'all get a little bit more of St. James, but it's not the norm, and it won't continue, all right? We'll be back to norm next week, trust me. When you see me about 2 or 3 times a week, maybe. You know? We are building up the Carnal Church sector, page. So I need each and every one of you as you come in that you subscribe to the church, the Carnal Church sector page, and also the St. James Show. But I need you to subscribe to both of them. We are partially monetized on the Carnal Church sector, but we need to be all the way over there so we can continue to bring you some great content. Monetization pushes us a little bit more so we can make the channels and the platforms even more exciting. Do some great traveling to get you some great content. Quite a few of you support the channel anyway with your monetary support, but monetization through the ads and things like that, that also helps us do a lot more. All the way from DC, huh, Rita? What's up, Kevin Moore? Good to see you, man. Kevin Moore, thank you for always your support. There is so many of you that consistently support. Kevin is one of them. Candace, Jacqueline. Oh man, I just can't name you all, but you are just a great support. Shelby, a lot of you. Let me stop. You know how the preacher said, let me not get in trouble. Naming no names. What's up, Evan Johnson? Good to see you as well. Yes. There you go. We are got a road to 20,000. Where do I want to go? What do I want to get at? I need Starbucks. That's what I need. I need my Starbucks push, y'all. Need my Starbucks push while I'm driving these streets. I'm going to my tailor's to get some pants done. Seamstress, tailor, whatever y'all want to call them. I don't know who calls them. Yes. Thank you, sir. Whatever you want to call. DeMarcus LaRue is in the house from Overland Park. MISSISSI, cricket letter, whatever. All that good stuff. Let me keep driving because these people gonna get upset. P Hall is in the house. We up in here. I'm gonna get to it in a minute, y'all. Y'all hold on. Help is on the way. And if you'd like to contribute to my Starbucks today, it is $ St. James Show or $ the St. James Show. And you will be our supreme subscriber for the day. What a blessing. Isn't it a blessing to bless the bishop? You can't do nothing but be blessed if you bless the bishop. Oh, hallelujah. All right, what we got going? What do we have going today? What do I want to show y'all? Listen, Krista Rucker does this thing in California every year. Sharing the harvest. Is it Sharing the Harvest? Something about the harvest. But she does it in Bakersfield, California. Bakersfield is about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours north of Los Angeles. So this year looks like it's going to be pretty good. She's going to have Vincent Tharp and Vincent Bohannon. The Vincents will be in the house. Crystal Aiken. Man, what's going to be hot is DeAndre Patterson. He's going to come and church us to death. So I will be in the house. I got to go this year. I haven't been, but I would definitely go on this year. This is going to be a hot ticket. I am safe. I'm being safe, P. Hall. But yeah, Sharing the Harvest in Bakersfield. So all the California people, Southern California, travel on up a little ways, just a little bit up to Bakersfield. Get one of them cheap rooms. They got some real good cheap rooms in Bakersfield. Whether you want to stay at the Marriott or a Hilton brand or something like that, rooms are generally not that expensive. So get on up there to Bakersfield and let's church with Crystal Rucker, DeAndre Patterson, Vincent Tharp. I don't know if y'all know Vincent Tharp. Yeah, does praise him. Yeah, does praise him. Yeah. Then they keep going up. They do that song. And we all know any day now, God will do what he said he would do. Vincent Bohannon. Yes. Yeah, Patterson is definitely unsung. He really is. He's good. He's good church. Out of Chicago, man. Anything good, everything good come out of Chicago generally. Oh, let me apologize. I think one of my subscribers got me a little disgruntled. Speaking of Chicago, I was talking about Bishop Trotter. She said that's her pastor. We love Bishop Trotter over here. We were just wondering who he was married to this year. That's all. No offense. All right, Pamela Davis, this is Supreme. Thank you so much, Pamela Davis. I will get something to drink on you. Thank you so much. But yeah, so we love Trotter over here. All right, we love Trotter. And remember to grab Crystal's album. I've got help. That's a hot one. It really is. Check this out, Ray. I know you're going to love this. Latrice Pace has a new hit, one of the old school Lynette Hawkins Stevens. She's doing a tribute to Lynette Hawkins Stevens. Of course, it was produced by Donald. And it's going to be, that's hot. It's, you want to go out and grab that one as well. Latrice is I think she's getting her just due. She got a stellar award nomination this year. I don't think she won, though. I don't think she won. But she did get a nomination. But I think this is going to be a hot one. Y'all got to go and stream that one as well. Love it. Okay, good. That is golden. He really does. Well, that was the question of the hour, was try to marry, because usually he is, and then he's not. And then he is again, and then he's not. What's up, Sir MJS? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by the sanctuary. Thank you so much. Just praise him. You said I'm order, y'all. What do I want? I'm gonna try that matcha today. You know what? I'm gonna take that venti. What is that matcha? Something? What's that?
Do you want that new one?
What kind?
It's the non-dairy salted caramel cookie matcha.
Oh, that's way too much going on. Absolutely not. No.
I hear it.
No.
It's a lot.
Let's do the iced. Let's just do that iced matcha latte.
Just regular iced matcha latte. I like it.
Now, what's on the top? Don't be putting none of that whipped cream and stuff now.
Oh, wait a minute. Iced matcha latte. So normally it doesn't get anything on top.
Okay, good. I know sometimes y'all be tricking us. All of a sudden we got a drink. We got a whole bunch of calories. We already trying to, lower it down a little bit.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Okay, yeah. Just give me that venti.
Venti iced matcha latte.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Anything else, Spirit Moon?
No, that's it.
I see you down there.
All right. They put whipped cream on everything. Like, hold the whipped cream, Jesus. I think that has been married 4 or 5. I know he has. That's what I ain't Catherine Powell. I ain't too far off. Well. What's up, Jay Boogie? What's up? They gonna go over there and bury old Bishop Richard Mr. Clean White, y'all. They burying him over there at Hope House of Hope, E. Dewey Smith Church in Atlanta, wherever he is. Wherever they at, they be in Atlanta, another city. I don't know where they at. But yeah, they gonna bury him on. I think that say the 26, 20, whatever it say. I can't read it, y'all. I can't read it right now. Y'all going over there? Who's in Atlanta? Y'all going? Man, I forgot my business cards. Even though I got my electronic business card, but some of them, that old money just want your business card. That old money don't want you to flash your electronic card on their phone. They were like, do you have a card? I do. Yes, I do. So y'all going over there to wish him a nice send off. See you now, I see you then. Lost in sin, something didn't have a friend. I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. You say you'll be in the house. Okay, report back. Give us a full report. Now they're gonna be in there messing with nobody, taking no pictures of people and carrying on. We don't want no William and Kayla situation. Go on there and sit down somewhere, sir. MJS. Let them people worship. A child adjective. Let me tell you. These children. you going to the lake. And I'm not talking about Milton, a lost lake. Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all go over there and see White. All right. Check this out. What y'all think about this? What y'all think?
When you let me make it to the church doors, I'll tell them what you've done for me. I've got some stories to tell.
That's Yolanda. Sexy Londa. Yeah. You know what? Let me put something on my card, my Starbucks card. What y'all think about Yolanda? Let me let y'all hear that again.
When you let me make it to the church doors, I'll tell them what you've done for me. I've got some stories to tell.
Donald is ranking up.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't scan that.
He is ranking up the production, isn't he? Let me go on Do Not Disturb. Hold on, y'all.
Hey, do you want to see today, man?
No, I don't. No, you're good.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Have a great
You
day.
too. She fine. You like the music. That was real sexy what she got on, ain't it? Ain't it sexy? The church mothers ought to have a fit with that. All the hypocritical ones, All them. Long enough she ain't laying across that bed like Kim Burrell with her legs gapped open. We don't want that, Kimmy. Don't want that no more. Oh, this matcha's kind of good. Oh, I have had this before. Ain't gonna let them. No, she don't care about that. Eric Campbell opening up the way for all of them, so they just gonna be sexy. It's all right, you know. The Fredericks of Hollywood. Fredericks and Kim had on Torrid, but now I think she can go in over there to Fredericks now. Yolanda definitely has a beautiful, slender, nice, sexy body. So she's definitely over there at Fredericks. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. They would never. Mm-mm. They used to be little garters. You let me in? Let me in, lady. You ain't gonna let me in? Yeah, you will. Loose here. And I hope my seamstress takes my pants because I need them by tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon. She be telling me off. Ay, 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 you tell me? Oh, ay, ay, ay. She Asian. She don't say ay, ay, ay. How racist of me, huh? What else we got going on? Mm-hmm. I just want to pay this for no
Father, oh Father, we stretch our hands to thee.
Are you going to play or not?
Father,
It ain't going to play.
oh
It ain't going to play. Forget it. Forget it. Yolanda's birthday, end of the month. Maybe that's when our stuff is coming out. Maybe, you think? Mm-hmm. What else we got? Thanks again for my drink. I appreciate it. Lord, I thank you for these blessings you've given me right now, now, now. Y'all remember that song? With all of my heart and my mind and my soul, I know you remember that, Ray. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. With all of my heart and my mind and my soul, I thank you. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. I just want to tell you that I thank you. That was a hit. I think that was GMWA, wasn't it? It's very Baptist. Oh, it was playing. I don't know. I'm on my phone, so it'll be showing me if it's playing or not. It be acting a fool. It be acting crazy. On the screen. Look it up on my other phone. Is this tripping out? Okay. Now, one thing. Christ to a campaign to in the body of this particular thing national, the nation. So the hashtag cheer. I I think I'm back, y'all. Can y'all hear me? I'm riding through the hood. The hood ain't got much reception. You know, you got to go through the hood sometime to get what you want. Y'all back? Am I back, y'all? Can you see me now? Can you see me then? All right. So what I want y'all to do, I think this is a great Kojic count, Saints to the poll. Put something, hashtag Saints to the poll, hashtag Kojic, hashtag Sheared, hashtag something Kojic-y to promote this great initiative that the Church of God in Christ is putting out, getting the saints to the poll for this national convention. It ain't really for their Church of God in Christ election, but it's the election for the national election. So I think this is a great thing. What y'all think? Yeah, there you go. Saints on the poll. I didn't say saints on the poll. I didn't say that. You know, they say J. Drew, like he loved that particular one over there in Detroit. Forgot what they said the name was. I think it was the Python, the Python, or the one of them thons. He like little J Drew. I ain't mad at me. You know, every now and then you want to see something jangle. Shouldn't that be okay? Long enough you ain't committing adultery. Some jangle. Yeah. My opinion. Man, they just cutting up all these roads, everything. I don't think that. See now? Yeah. I love running. I'm just running around. I slipped on some slides, slid on out the house. What y'all talking about? That's my problem. I need to. There we go. A little jangle, the Pantheon. No, I don't think that's the gay one. I don't think. The Python. Oh, okay, I got you now. I think it's called. Somebody look up them strip clubs in Detroit. They start with a P. I think it ain't the Python. That seems like that would be the gay club, the gay strip club. I think it's called the. I can't remember. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Slides. Oh no! I ain't got them slides on. Not Sir William slides. No. Just some cheap Coach slides. That's all. Just the cheap Coach slides. Slide them on in. That's all you. That's all I got on. Why is it wanting to dim? I don't want it to dim. It ain't going out. So what y'all think? So today, y'all, before we get into that, remember her? She that woman who pow the black lady in front of her kids through the door. Remember her? She was mad the kids was playing around in the yard and stuff. They went on sentence her today for the man and the slaughter. So she's facing possibly 30 years in prison. You know what they said? They said when she was on her way out, she shrugged her shoulders like, oh well. That's what they reported. I was like, man, well, aren't you a piece of work, Granny? Yeah, she's the one who pow the woman through the door. Didn't even open the door. and pow the poor woman in front of her kids. Poor woman gone. Motorcycles, shut up. I can't stand motorcycles. Pantheon. There it is. That's what it is. There you go. Thank you. Thank you there. Thank you there, Kevin. That's what it is. The Pantheon. The strippers without bullet wounds. No, I bet they're a little rough over there. But every time as Tina said, sometimes you need to have it a little rough and slow. That's what Tina said. Tina of the Turners. Tracy, I'm on my way in. Don't fail me. Y'all let me park. Move. All right. Back up. Back the thing up, but I'm on. Back the thing up, but I'm back the thing up. So yeah, she going up the river. Can't stand her. I gotta go in here and give her my pants. Justice will be served. So she can shrug her shoulders all she want to. You know what that meant? We don't care what it meant. You going up the river. Oakland in the house. What's up, Color Me Oakland? Hey, listen here, y'all. Let me tell you something. Let me hit this up. This show right here, it brings out the bitch in me. I just be up there tearing up every freaking episode. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that it invokes some little weird energy inside you? Why is that phone going down? Am I the only one? It makes me tear up and get all emotional. I was looking at it last night. Oh, and it's the third season of Bel Air. I think it's really good. You know, the way they flipped it, the whole Fresh Prince thing, and made it into more of a reality type of thing, you know, I think it's good. Yes, it's back, T Hall, and it is better than ever. I'll just be in there, you know, tearing up and almost boo-hooing. Do you need to go change? You good? Okay, can I go change? Tracy looking at me crazy like, here he come. Tell me to do this by tomorrow. All right, I'm off camera. Good thing I'm off. I gotta change to some pants so she can. I don't want to entice none of my saints. I don't need that in my life. I don't need y'all sending me y'all checks. Y'all whole paychecks because you done saw something you like. I can't take my saints' money like that. Only the willing workers. Let's see, get these pants. Oh man, they gonna mess up my. See, they white linen. You can't really touch nothing on these white linen pants. All right. So who else watches? So who else watches Bel Air? Am I the only one who watches Bel Air? I'm about to catch up. I'm telling you, it's worth it, Sean. It is good. Look at these big old pants. I got these pants from Zara in London, and I never had them done. I had them done. Anybody shop at Zara? Oh yeah. But I think I'm gonna be like William. Gotta break out the girdles. I think you need a little girdle. You need a little girdle. Uh, Equal opportunity for everyone, Kamala. Anyway, yes. So um, y'all check out Bel Air. We gonna do. I think I need to do like a review of that or a panel on it. That would be cool. I'll maybe do a panel on Bel Air. It's just really because they really embrace the fatherlessness. They embrace, they really take that whole Lou and Will deal and really stretch that out and make it real relatable. Their marriage and all that. So it's Phil and it's really good. See, you know what? I've never checked out All American. I'd be so tired of all these shows, but they say All American's really good. I just never checked it out. Yeah, it's a real life situation. He looked like Poppy Fresh. Y'all leave William alone. She is. Isn't that weird? That Viv, she is perfect. She's beautiful. I love some chocolatey skin. And Coco Jones, she is just, oh, she can have about half my AdSense check. That ain't much. I love Coco Jones. And that's Hillary. Yeah. It done threw a gate. Oh, I ain't gonna say it all. I ain't gonna tell it all just in case y'all didn't see it. Yeah, we got to have a panel. Go watch it, Sean. Ray, watch it. Some other people watch it. We need to have a panel. It's 3 episodes right now, so you can catch up to 3 because they only come on Thursdays. So right now there's 3 episodes, and I watched all 3 last night. Woke up to go to work this morning, was just as tired as I wanted to be. What's up, lovely? I haven't watched, maybe binge over the weekend. I'll be into Emperor of Ocean Park. I don't know about that. That new Jeffrey and that new Jeffrey's son. Now it's good. The Jeffrey is good. But watch it. Just watch it. It's getting real interesting, and Jeffrey is getting a little bit more into the show as well, like more type of thing. Okay, y'all. Inspire is here. Thank you, Inspire, for coming on through and being at your post. I know you probably running through and running out. Make sure, everybody, that you hit that like button for me, that you share right now, and subscribe to the church, the Carnal Church Sector, and the St. James Show. Join by becoming a member. The link is in the bio. Thank you for commenting respectfully, and always support with your monetary donations. As you know, the video we did yesterday is only on members only, on the Carnal Church Sector side and on the St. James Show. So if you want to replay the video from yesterday, where we talked about some good stuff, we talked about that whole Bishop Jakes thing and supposed so-called interview that's supposed to be coming up with an accuser, an anonymous, fictitious accuser. Go over there and check that out. All right? You do that. Forrest Whitaker, it's on MGM. Okay. Matter of fact, now that you say that, I've seen the promos for that. I just didn't watch it. So today, everybody, let's switch this thing up. Today, there was a ruling on the infamous Bishop Lamor Whitehead's robbery case. He's already in prison for his, I wish he'd come on so I can get up out of here. Already in prison for his, fraud and all the extortion and all that other stuff. But as we all know, we came to know the wrong Reverend Lamor Whitehead through his church robbery. 3 men busting through the church. I'm going to need them to Three men busting through the church on a Sunday, making him, he's got on the floor voluntarily with ease. You had one of the men on the side chilling, one of the deacons up on the thing, chilling on the pulpit, looking at everybody, not scared, wondering when it's going to be over, wondering when they're going to hurry up and act out the whole scene that they, I still believe, was partially fictitious. This thing keeps going off. But of course, we know that one of the guys were unalived by the police. There was a chase going on. They unalived him, I believe, either earlier this year or last year. And what you doing? Get back. So it left a couple of. I don't know what happened to the other one. I guess the other one is in jail too. But this one that they just did, Saquon Pollock. Saquon Pollock. He was sitting today, and the funny part about it, he was sentenced to less years than Whitehead was sentenced for his crimes. How many in the chat feel that Bishop Bling Bling Lamor Whitehead got robbed in court? He got over 9 years, about 9 years. And then the ones who supposed robbed him only got like a 7. Do you feel that justice wasn't served appropriately to Bishop Whitehead? Do we have a soft heart, soft space in our heart for Whitehead? All right, thank you. Should we bombard the courts for Whitehead justice? What's up, Tracy? Hi. Can you have these for me tomorrow? Wow. Hmm? Please? Yeah. Like late afternoon? I need them like by 6. Well, I need to be at the event at 6. You can do it. I have faith in you. You by yourself. Where your husband at? Oh, he's sick. Oh, God's gonna heal him. You see how that design at the bottom? I wish you can keep that kind of. First time. She got 20 more years. My bad, y'all. My phone, I don't know what I did to the phone, but it's acting like it's cutting off. My bad, y'all. Am I back? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, so that's gonna look right. I'm right here. I'm right here. Never fear. I'm right here. I don't know why my phone keeps going off. I did something to it. But so do y'all think that dude should have gotten more than Whitehead? And like somebody said, it's definitely not his first time at the rodeo, Whitehead. But we don't know that if somebody can, if you can even if it was staged, if you can just walk into a church and do a robbery like that, that ain't your first time at the rodeo either. I mean, come on. This is not wanting to stay on. Huh. I don't know what to do to make it stay on. Let me see. Yeah, that works because I'll have on like sandal like. Yeah.
When I walk, even we can say I have to take work, no
No tape. You mean like tape? Taper them in?
No.
I actually like that right there. That's fine. You know, so it don't have to be that big.
I can make big, but not as big as that one. Maybe bigger than that one, but not as big as yours.
That size right there, half of that, that looks good right there.
This way, this is.
Oh, this one? Okay.
Now,
okay. I don't know. The big one does look good. Yeah.
See? Not too good.
Yeah.
Like that or bigger.
Yeah. Bit. So you do it like this one?
I can do it like this one.
Yeah.
But $30.
Oh, I thought that was 25.
25, but depends when you hem up. It's gonna.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Long enough you have it done tomorrow.
That big like that.
Yeah. We're gonna. Yeah.
Big hair like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me 30.
Okay. All right. $30. Ain't bad. Thank you. Is it okay? Yeah. Yeah. The length is good. Yeah. Wheel and deal. So Queen was that was the Queen. Okay, as to what evidence came out at the trial. Me too. I don't know. You know, it seems like we didn't hear much about. I know Pam. I don't think did anything about that. The guy's trial. I was hoping somebody, went to one of these trials and did something, but I hadn't heard anything. What's up, Joyce McPhee? Good to see you. That might be, close to 1 million. Maybe he did like little petty stuff, and this was his big kahuna type of deal. I don't know, but I don't know. It just seems to me that, for extortion, are we just bored? Are we just wanting some more foolery? Are we just missing the foolery of Lamor Whitehead? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. I'm missing the foolery of Lamor Whitehead. Here you go, Tracy. Somebody told me. Fill this out. So what time you want me to come back tomorrow?
Tomorrow Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow Saturday.
I close at 4. So you come.
Oh, you close at 4? So I'll come like at 3:30 or 4.
Yeah.
You feeling all right? You sick or you good? You all right?
Sick. I'm sleepy.
You sleepy? Okay. Why don't you close down early? I'll give you permission.
5.
Close down and go home.
5 o'clock.
Oh.
Tomorrow's
the 17th, yeah.
I look sleepy.
Huh?
I look like sleepy.
You look sleepy, yeah. That's okay. You go ahead and get you some sleep after you do my can. All right, Tracy, I'll see you later. Don't you go home until you do my pants now. You do that. Do that. Of this face in the camera. What you looking at? What you looking at? I got what you're looking at. What else was I going to say? I was going to tell y'all something else. I forgot. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Carnal Church Sector. That's the real reason why I'm on. I need some watch hours for my Carnal Church Sector. I gotta give me this car without getting killed. Still here. K Rich is in the building. What's up, K Rich? We got a DJ here named K Rich. He's been a DJ here for a while. His name is K Rich. I didn't go to my alteration late. Don't they all sing? You know they all sound the same. Put my sanitizer on. Are y'all putting on sanitizer every time you leave these public spaces? Touching these doors and, you know, like I said the other day, it's going around more than you think. Everybody is getting sick. And ain't much that can be done. They just send you home, or you get that one particular medication and they send you on your way. I'll put sanitizer on. And don't shake nobody's hand if you ain't got to. Leave it alone. Don't you come out here, sir. All right, I need to. Oh, yeah, that old monkeypox. That's back, too. The monkey is back. The monkey. That funky monkey. Yes, sir. You keep it in your car, on your person, wherever you need to do. Y'all sanitize up. Don't touch your face. Don't do that stuff. We're doing that. Disgusting.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Open your mouth and call Jesus. Jesus. Son of the living God. Jesus. The one who saves. Jesus. Lamb of God. Jesus. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God.
Just going to blow the sound of the shofar as our bishop makes his way to the top. C sharp chord over there, please. After I blow the shofar, I need you to give God another shofar with the sound of your anatomical voice, saith the Lord. Do, 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 do.
I was trying to summons Jacqueline. She usually responds to the voice of Manasseh. Yeah, that faithful English was a little shaky. All my life you have been faithful, faithful, faithful. You know, I'd be like, how y'all sing off key? When I used to think about, I know people are tone deaf, but I be trying to sing off key, and then I end up just on a flat, or on a sharp or something. It just don't be off. Just don't be off. Just be different. What else is going on in these streets? William and Jives are still at it. Jives had a number 3 today. William went on another platform, but talking about it. It'll be over in a little bit. It'll be over in a few. But what I'm interested in how things gonna go Sunday night if that girl Kayla go to church over there. I hope they I hope everybody act right. It ain't gonna be right. Yeah, the Janet Jackson of gospel. He had probably had enough surgeries like Janet. Janet do whispers. Sings better than Janet Jackson. I'll fight you over that one. We can fight because I know that's the gospel. Manasseh Jordan sings better than Janet Jackson. Can I get an amen in the house? Oh, truth stand up. Lies. Whew. You are crazy. What is foolishness? All Janet does is whisper. Janet is more of a performer than a singer, okay? Let's just call a thing a thing. God wants truth. Speak truth. And I challenge it. Come on now. K. Rich, I said, I never heard Janet sing a cappella. And I challenge anyone to find a clip of her singing live with no mic or production. You won't find it. You can search high and low. No matter. Come on now. You got to believe me. You got to come with me. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth now. That's ain't nothing but some matcha. Ain't nothing but matcha. Ain't nothing in it. Ain't nothing strong. I ain't had no alcohol. I ain't had nothing since the cleanse, since Monday. Usually I have a little nightcap or something. I ain't had nothing. I'm totally sober and sane. I'm about as sober as Leandria today. Take that back. I'm sober. Yeah. Y'all crazy. What else was I going to talk to y'all about? Maybe I ain't got nothing else. I think that was it. What else is going on around here? Ain't really nothing popping. Ain't really anything going. I guess everybody's behaving. Everybody's just being nice followers of Christ. I ain't seen nothing going around here. Anybody going to the DNC next week? Anybody from in Chicago? I got no Chicago Saints that's going to tiptoe over there in the DNC. You listen to Janet over before Manasseh. Well, I tell you. Now listen. Janet is way more entertaining than Manasseh. Definitely way more entertaining. Stay sober. We doing this together. That's right. That's right. Macmillian. I'm still on the road. I'm on the good road. I'm on the right road, as they say. I got my matcha today, Macmillian. Got my matcha. Uh-oh. Got my matcha. You know. Oh, you got some too. It's really good, actually. I haven't had it in a while. I've had it before. You know what this is good? If you do this matcha with some squirts of peppermint. Squirt some peppermint in there. It's really good. I didn't do it this time. You can't do a whole concert of no. We don't want to. No. We listen, Sean. We're not going overboard. We're not gonna do no whole concert of Manasseh. We're gonna let him sing about 2 or 3 songs, maybe 3. Got to mix it up a little bit though. Give me an opera. Give me a good worship song. And give me a good call or response. I think he can do it. Oh, Sanford matcha with SF vanilla is good. What's SF vanilla? What's SF vanilla? Yeah, I love a good opera concert. Oh yeah. I had to do opera for my my jury for my my degree in vocal. I do a bunch of opera. Did a whole bunch of stuff. Real white. Got me what I needed. Oh, sugar-free vanilla. Listen here. If it got to be sugar-free, I don't even want it. I really don't. I don't like Splenda. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like no other colored packet. No blue, no yellow, no pink. I don't want it. I would just rather drink it with nothing sweetened if it ain't sugar. Or just give me a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit. A little bit of sugar. You know, like John Hannah, just a little bit of sugar. I'll just play it. Just a teaspoon. Just a teaspoon of sugar. Not a cup. Latanya, one day when heaven is filled with his praises, I will. I got videos because they recorded all the juries and all my performances. My mama got some. I think my family got some stuff. They snuck and recorded me doing opera. Yeah, I don't like no other packets. I don't do it, McMillian. I drink it dry. What, Ray? Agave. Okay, what do you think about that, McMillian? I said McMillian. I don't know. I could give my Millionaire Club. How about agave? I know Craig the Writer Stewart. That's what he uses, the agave as well. And I meant to grab someone. I was at Whole Foods last week. I looked at it, and I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I meant to grab that. And honey, yeah, honey's good too, Catherine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, you know, you have to control so much of vibrato. I mean, you know how we can do that good choir vibrato? I always had to rear it back to make it sound, you know, distinct as opera and not just full out vibrato, which they always thought I was a pro because of when I went before the panel, they, you know, a lot of them don't know they don't know your background. But with the churchy background and listening to doggone James Hall most of your life, you learn that vibrato sound, which works for opera. It works for opera. You just have to just bring it back just a tad bit. Yeah, I think it does. It tastes like agave does taste like honey, but I don't think it's as thick or as strong. Yeah, I think it has more taste to it. Yeah. Yeah. Countertenor. Yes, I am. That's generally yes. Yeah. Who was that famous countertenor? I mean, there's a lot of famous countertenors, but I tell you, when you're flowing through the as a vocal major, coming out of the church world, you are definitely they will humble you because you go in there and talk about, oh, I'm a tenor, I'm a this, I'm a that. No, you a bass, you're a bass, you're a baritone. They a lot of these people, a lot of the guys in choirs really think that they're tenors, and they're not tenors. They're not even contoured tenors. They're just bass and baritones. But we let them live and let them say what they are. We let them live. Who cares? You know. I don't love it. The Negro spirituals type of appreciation. Yeah. hmm Yeah. I love Samara Joy. She is one of my favorites. I love her, that jazzy. I love her voice. She was supposed to be in San Francisco. I don't know what happened with that concert. That never happened because I definitely was going to go, but I don't know. We'll see. Have you guys liked all the like this video? Like for me. Like. Let me see what else is going. There was like a couple of other things that I was going to talk about. I don't recall right now. I don't recall. Just scrolling. What do I have? Yes, Mars, the truth. Guess who I saw today? That's that old woman vibrato. What's for dinner, everybody? What I had yesterday was very good, and I had it for the first time. Waba Grill. Waba Grill was really good, and I should probably swing by there and do that for dinner tonight. That Waba Grill wasn't bad. The little sauce was good on the chicken. Maybe I'll go get the shrimp today. I got that little chicken. Chipotle. Okay. You listen to Jives today? That Jives went off today. Yeah, they still going off. Him and William. It'll pass in a minute. It's going to get old. It'll pass. I don't know why everybody just can't appreciate everybody's talent and just let it be that. I just, I ain't taking up your plight. Don't call me. Don't call me to fight for me. You fight. You bring up your internet like everybody else does, and if you want to complain about William or whatever he did to you, then you do it on your page. But but William gets you without saying a whole lot of words. William ain't gonna say a whole lot of reads and a whole lot of, but he know how to cut you without. And it's a great thing to be able to cut somebody without a whole bunch of cursing or cussing. That's a talent as well. That's why William is respected in certain, with his reads, because he can cut you without doing a whole lot of cussing. If you gotta read and do a whole lot of cussing, you need to expand your vocabulary, because the one that can do it without a whole bunch of cussing, they won in my book. I'm just saying. He's unhinged, that he is. Stop listening for a while. That's a whole lot of, yeah. That was a whole lot. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you don't have to. You just don't have to do that. I'll cut you with some intelligence. They let in church for no reason. No, I'm with you, Captain. But I don't agree that he really should have bothered that lady. That we know William. He was going to do it anyway. But I really don't agree he should have bothered her. It just wasn't necessary. But hey, that's church. We all say that, we see it and we say it, but we may not go to the extreme where and you got to remember, he's William McCrae. He's William McCrae. So he's going to be scrutinized a little bit more than the average person talking about somebody on social media. So that's just how it's going to be. You like Waba? Yeah, I do. It was really good. What do you have when you go there, Ray? I had that little spicy chicken. The veggies are fresh. Yes, the veggies were fresh, and the salad and the little dressing was good. It was just really good. Yeah. Intelligentsia. You're right. Right, Priscilla. But he read William and yeah, I mean, they had some good reads now. He did have some good reads. I ain't taking that from Jives. All's fair, love and war, baby. All's fair. But I was still hoping he would have answered William's call when he called, because that would have been good. That would have been good content right there. He should have answered it. I was trying to figure out what he was scared of. I would have said, praise the Lord. I would have answered that phone, praise the Lord. Is this William? Yes. How can I help you? He would have said, yeah, trash. You trash. Get me off your page. That's what he would have told Jives. I would have woke it up. I'll be working, listening to stuff in the morning. If I'm in the chat, trust me, I'm not sitting at home doing nothing. I'm actually working my job. But with it playing, if you see me in the chat, they would have been talking. Yeah, well, they would have been, but I think we would have got some good little. See, that's the thing about it. I would have allowed, if I was Jives, I would have talked to my talk, but then I paused and let him get something in. That's good content dialogue right there. Now, if you wanted them beef sector folk and Catherine, no, they will get on a tangent. They turn their mics up, and you can't hear nobody saying nothing unless the one has the large, the loudest mic. And sometimes that's not enjoyable because I don't understand. I can't hear what you're saying. Ooh, that doggone Brianna. Ooh, she read yesterday. I had to send her a CashApp. She read so good. Ooh, is she that Brianna, that Pettyville over there at the beef sector? Ooh. And she just went so dark. She went really dark. Ooh, but it was good. Ooh, very disrespectful. But it was good. Ooh. You said, William is, I can't see what you're saying. Authentic self. I don't think that this was meant for content. No. William didn't do it. None of this for content. I guarantee you. William didn't do none of this for content. But he was on his live, I think, when he was recording that girl. I mean, a portion of that was right there was for content. But in regards to the beefing, nah. William, like he says, they talk about him. He don't talk about them. You don't think that place is the Waba Grill? Maybe it's not. Yeah. I'm not gonna, hold y'all or argue with you in regards to that. You know what? I think I will go to Waba Grill because I was gonna. I don't know what I did to my phone, but the screen it goes off if I don't tap it. I did something weird to it. You behind? He was wrong. Oh, you was behind. You caught up now. You live now, Ray. All my life you have been faithful. I don't know. Hopefully they'll get it all together when they get it all out. They're gonna have to get it all out pretty soon. Just get it all out. My friends want me to go to dinner tonight, but I don't know if I'm gonna go tonight. I got so much to do tomorrow. I got some clients to show houses to, and if I go out tonight, yeah, I don't know. And they'll probably call me and convince me to go. No, but if I eat now, I ain't gotta go. Oh, that's right. Maybe I shouldn't eat now, because if I go out, no, I ain't gonna eat right now. Because I might end up going out anyway. It's not good for African American man to talk about African American woman for the general public. No, you're right. You are correct. That is not good. I don't think there's any excuse for it. No, all that was definitely unnecessary. Just like that usher paid William no mind. She was like, "Been no nothing." What do you call it? Sanctified cloth, modesty cloth. That's right. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire and darkest nights. You were close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. Oh, all my life you have been faithful. If he's been faithful, somebody type faithful in the chat. Ooh. Type faithful in the chat if he's been faithful. And if you're waiting on something to happen, just type faithful in the chat. Because guess what? He's never slacked on his promises. Faithful, faithful, faithful. Woo, there you go. He's never slacked. Got witnesses. We got people who are looking for some faithfulness in situations right now. And it's gonna happen. My. Woo. I just dropped in my spirit. My God, today. Whew. Never seen the righteous forsaken. Now you gotta be righteous now. That's the question. Righteous. And I think righteousness is related to just, you gotta do the right thing. You gotta strive to do the right thing. May not get it right every time, but you gotta strive to be righteous. And I think when we say righteous, we kind of dip into trying to be holy or extra, or double saved, triple saved. I think righteous just means I'm doing all I can to help my fellow man. All I can to love folks and to keep his most precious commandments, that we love one another as Christ loved the church. Just got to be righteous. So let's stop overdoing the word righteous. I've never seen the righteous. I've never seen the person who wants to do the right thing forsaken. That's the St. James version. Lord, if we can listen to King James and all of his proclivities, you can listen to St. James interpret that thing for you too. You see? You see what I'm saying? Yes, continue to check the community board. Regular basis. Make sure you have your notifications on to all notifications on. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I am not going to hold y'all. I am just wanted to come in and chit chat for a little while. I'm wondering what Lamor Whitehead is actually doing. Will he speak from prison? Will he be like Paul in prison and write to the church of the leaders of tomorrow? Will he write to us? And will he tell us what's going on in the prison? What has God spoken unto him while he's in prison? Huh? Right. You're right. All of them. Yes, sir. Listen, I'll start your tongues up. Let me tell you, all you got to do is think about it. Think about it. Yes, sir. Yeah. But will Bishop Bling Bling Bishop write us from his cell? Will he tell us what God has been putting on his heart as he sits there and as he ponders on his wrongs? Has he acknowledged any wrongs? Will he come out of prison a new man? That's the question. That's all he gonna ask. He just gonna ask y'all to put something on his books. Because let me tell you, Asia ain't thinking. Asia ain't thinking about putting nothing on them books at all. She can care less. She is doing her thing. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can. Oh, man, I thought it was right there. It ain't right there. Oh, I thought it was right there. I was going to upload something. Oh, no. Right here? Man. What phone am I on? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Let me see if I can upload this. Oh, man, it's too big. Oh, can I do it like this? Let me see something. Oh, I'm on my phone. I don't think it'll let me do it. Oh, you know what? Oh, but let me see if you must be of the following. Let me see. Let me see here. Where are you at? Oh, man. I love you, Lord. Yeah. Where are you at? That's 5. Oh, okay, maybe it won't let me. It ain't gonna let me. Oh, I wanted to do it. Oh, I can do it. I can go in the house and do it. Where Jesse at? Jesse, where you at? You ain't in here? On the moment that I wake up, I made it back home, y'all. I made it back home. Made it to the house of prayer. I got, listen, y'all. Look what I got. I got all these bags And this is just, I got at least, I know, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all camera. Turn the light on. Let me move this. Let me move this. Hold please. Back camera. Okay. Cam on. Look at it. I have all these bags of clothes and shoes that I'm taking to the Goodwill or taking somewhere. And I have like at least 4 more of clothes that I'm giving away to the Goodwill. Ain't that just a sin and a shame? But hey, I know somebody can use it, and I don't, I don't give people scraps. If they toe up or whatever, or stained up. Oh, so that is going to be interesting. So hopefully you guys, when you have too much, hopefully you are actually giving some stuff away to some people who can actually use it. So I'm getting ready to, looking for a new little spot. So I want to make sure that I am not taking unnecessary stuff with me. That's what that is. Let me see if I can switch this. If they give him a microphone. That King James was actually. So what I'm saying, and they running around here. They running around here, listening to old James. He ain't no better than some of these other folk. Ain't no better at all than some of these other people. But you know how we do. Your mama said read the Bible. Your grandma said read the Bible. So you're going to read the Bible. So anybody going out tonight? What's East Coast doing? It's 8:17 on the East Coast. Kevin, what's the best soul food restaurant where you're at, Kevin? Kevin Moore. What's the best soul food? I'm finna switch over to my hold on. Let me get a all right. I think I'm back. I'm back, y'all. So Kevin, what's the soul food? So you ain't offended nobody. The truth is the truth. I mean, whether it offends or not, the truth is the truth. That's just how it is. I mean, but like I say, this walk is a faith walk. I believe the Bible is great. It has great stories, it has great parables. It has great things that we can, orchestrate our life around. I bet he'll talk. Yes, he'll talk. Whitehead, bless his heart. But truth will set you free. Let me send this to myself. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Let me send this to myself. Oh, come on. Come on. He takes so slow. Sexy Londa.
Oh Lord, when you let me make it to the church doors, I'll tell them what you've done for me. I've got some stories to tell.
That new song is Church Doors. Church Doors. Donald Lawrence has whipped together a wonderful new EP for Yolanda Adams. I think it is going to be lovely. Open. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to do that. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like doing 50, couple of things at once. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute here. Let me see where we at. Did it download? Maybe. Desktop. Not that. File. Open. Hold on, y'all. Y'all just hold there. Hold there. Let's see here. Recent. I hate when I send myself something and I lose the file trying to bring it up. I just, you lose it. I'm like, oh man, what did I do with it? Well, I guess I'll just send it to myself one more time. Just send it one more time. That's all I got to do. That's all I would do. Kim is in the house. What's up, Kim? You and your firefighter got a date tonight? What y'all gonna do tonight? Where he taking you tonight? I'm all up in your business. What you doing? Okay, I'm gonna download it right this time. I think y'all need to hear it. Y'all need to be inspired. Y'all need to be going to worship. I've got so much to thank God for. So many wonderful blessings and so many open doors. A brand new mercy. Come on now. I see Kirk got some dates. I seen him up there singing somewhere. That's good. You want Kirk to have his dates. Okay, desktop. Let me see. Where is it at? I'm gonna throw this computer, y'all. I'm gonna throw it right out the door. It's on my nerves. It's not giving me what I want. Here we go. We sing like Chi-Chi birds all day long. Is that right? Is that what you do? Yes, she is point.
And I lift my voice to worship you, oh my soul, rejoice, take joy, my King, in what you hear, and let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. There is none, thank you, none like you. Hallelujah, hallelujah. No one else can touch my heart like you do. And I can search for all eternity long,
And the baby.
Find there is none like you. There is none like you. Come on, anybody want to love on him this morning? I see you coming in. No one else can touch my heart like you do. And I can search for all eternity long and find there is none, and find there is none, and find there is none like you. I love you, oh God. I love you, hallelujah. I love you, Lord, today. Just want to give you a minute to come on in because you care for me. Yes, God, in such a special way. That's why I praise you. I lift you up, glory, and I magnify your name. That's why my heart is filled with praise. My heart,
Hallelujah.
my mind, glory, my soul belongs to you. You pay the price for me. Glory to your name. We're going to do it acapella today. Way back on Calvary. That's why I praise you. And I lift you up. And I magnify your name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now that you say that, Kevin, she does remind me of kind of Denise. What's her name? Denise Williams. Yeah. What's up, Sean Holiday? Yeah. I'm so confused by them together. Who? The daughter and her mama? That's her daughter. Look like Whitehead. Look like Whitehead. She's a pretty little chocolate girl. You know. It is what it is, y'all. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming through and just chatting with me while I ran my errands and just did some different things. I don't know, y'all. I don't know when y'all gonna see me again. I know you ain't gonna see me tomorrow. I'm tired. Probably not even Sunday. I don't know. Unless something pops off that I need to speak to. Yeah, I think she had a beautiful voice myself. I really did. Yeah. Is that her core? No, that woman in the background is his lawyer, Don Florio. Actually, I think I have another picture. That's the Florio. That's his. You know that his wife didn't go to court. She did not go to court. Absolutely not. So, yeah, that's the attorney. They show cleavage and everything. That's funny how they drew her. That's hilarious. Yeah. Her and Whitehead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, them together. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think she was going through her bad boy era. He just got a mouthpiece on him. You like them blonde. Is that what you like? You know what, blonde, it's funny that you say that because I was talking to a pimp, a guy I know who's a pimp, and he takes the girls out there to the fields on payday. I'm just telling you the testimony, all right, y'all. Don't judge me. I'm telling you the testimony that the pimp told me. He said he takes his girls out over there to the fields. You know, the field workers, when they get their money, you know, they get paid in cash. So they got that cash on hand. But he'd take them out there and he was taking the girls out. He was taking about 5 girls, a couple of blondes, brunette, you know, short haired girls or what have you. But he started realizing, oh, no. Them Hispanics and them men out there want the blondes. They want the blondes. They don't like the brunettes or anything. They want the fantasy of the blonde. They don't care if the girl is black as soot. They want her to have a blonde wig on. Mexican girls, they want blonde hair. White girls, they want blonde hair. So he made all of his girls be blonde. And since they went blonde, Ray, they takes all your cash. You know? So you got something. You say that's I don't know. I don't know what the fantasy is.
I guess I don't know. Maybe the fantasy is I'm with a white girl or something. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But he was telling me that. I was like, okay, well, get your money, boo. Get your cash. Do what you want to do. It's your thing. Do what you want to do, babe. If anybody wants to come up and chit chat before I get out of here, feel free to come up and chit chat. There is a link right there. There's the link. While you guys are contemplating if you want to come and chit chat and talk about anything I talked about today, let's give you some entertainment. Abide. Praise the Lord. Welcome to the stage. Kim has joined us on today.
What?
You say
Why
something?
you always do that?
He was just an intermission until somebody wanted to hit the, that's all.
Don't nobody be wanting to hit it. But listen, I hate to hear that, but I love when you play it because that white man sitting over there, that caught that white baby looking so uninterested. It's
Like,
really
he's like, what have I, why am I here, Lord?
who bought these tickets? Look, who bought these tickets? Who bought these tickets?
Ray said, I bet they're serving unseasoned light-skinned chicken, baby carrots, and garlic mashed potato. Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna be long. I'm not gonna tear long. I just got a couple of things to say.
Go ahead.
Hey everybody. That's number one. Number two.
Mm-hmm.
It came across my desk today that the young man, the only living young man that supposedly robbed Bishop Whitehead's church was sentenced to 7 years today.
Well, I know you're a little late to the broadcast.
I am.
But that's what
so fill me in.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, do we feel that Whitehead got the short end of the stick? Because he got longer, and that man did an armed robbery and got shorter time than Whitehead. Whitehead got 9, he got 7.
First of all, Whitehead already had a background. I don't care what I don't care what these people say.
But I find
your
it
background
hard to believe that man doing that armed robbery ain't had no background either.
Well, you never know, because see, money talks, and no one can tell me that Whitehead did not have a part in those young men doing that.
I just know that he definitely had to have a part in that. He really had to. You back? You clicked off, but are you back yet?
Who, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Because for some reason it knocked you out and then brought you back. It's just probably on my end. But yeah.
And that baby, granted, even if he was, so just say hypothetically speaking, Whitehead paid them to do that because Bishop Whitehead did anything to be in the spotlight.
And did
So,
anything for quick money so he can look like he has money. Yeah, he really did.
right. I'm not sure. There's a gentleman. He's a content creator. His name is Mr. CKB.
Oh
I
yeah, I
started.
watched him sometime, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's from Brooklyn, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So he was deep into this Whitehead thing. So he interviewed some other people. And if you go to Pam, Pam, I follow Pam too. They were all talking about how in his request for leniency, he was saying how he did all this for gave school supplies and food and things like that. And this one guy says that whatever people that Whitehead kind of gathered up to help him do this, he was one of them. And that young man said that Whitehead probably had school supplies for 15 kids.
Wow.
But what he did was he just wanted to do it to make it seem like he was really, really doing something. So when the people got up to to get the school supplies, after about 10, 15, I'll say 20 at the most, it was gone. But what he wanted to do was just put that facade out like he was doing something big for the community.
Yeah, it was all
So
about
he wasn't lying when he said he gave away school supplies.
Yeah.
I could say I gave the homeless. I walked down in downtown Mobile and gave all the homeless people some money. I could give them all $1.
Right, but you gave them all some money and
Correct. I gave them all some
$40.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's what
well, the thing about it, even during that time that they had mapped out, he still owed child support. His kids needed backpacks. His kids needed money and things to survive. But he's out there so-called giving the community kids backpacks and school supplies. Man, sit down. Yeah, so
I hated the way he just put that Carmex on his lips. Oh, I hated it.
Well, I bet they good and greasy tonight.
Oh,
they had
work. And Miss Asia can sing a little bit.
Oh, she can.
She's got a cute little.
Yeah, she did training, vocal training. She went to school for it. But what people don't realize, excuse me, a lot of times when you do gospel music or Christian music, it's a lot of riffs and things that you have to incorporate into it for it to sound gospel-y and for it to sound like something. But when you go to school as a vocal music major, something like that, or just a music major itself, they teach you to stay straight. They teach you to not do a bunch of inflections where the note doesn't call for it. So when you flip it and go back into gospel, sometimes it may sound a little off because we're still trying to struggle between trying to make it straight and trying to do the run. So it was always hard. Even the people that were in church, that were in some courses, some of my courses as a music major, we always talked about that because the professors always wanted to hit our hands when we did too much because we wanted to flow into our gospel type of singing. So I can see her in that, when some people were saying, oh, the vibrato, oh, this, too much, but it's all how you're trained, and now you're trying to deprogram yourself. So it's kind of weird.
Right. Well, she sounds cute. I mean, I would,
yeah, no wrong on the sheet music.
No, she sounds cute. And I hate
yes, they do. They hate the way we sing, Ray. They hate it. We have to, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, Kim, but we had to prove ourselves even more and struggle even more just to do that straight type of singing, because they were always on alert to discipline us for flowing into gospel music.
Well, singing is not my ministry, so I can, but I know when somebody sounds a mess.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what I used to tell everybody. Even like I was like, there's in the choir. I tell the choir all the time. Listen, you have people in the audience that can't sing. You got tone deaf people in the audience but they know good singing and they know bad singing. So you can't trick them with that. They know what stuff is supposed to sound to be a sweet sound in your ear and when it's just a horrible sound. So I said, just because people can't sing, you always want to make sure that you are doing your best to have a sweet sound because people can tell they got ears.
Correct.
That's what. Yeah, that's true. That's
So
true.
I just hate that she, I'm just surprised. I'm really, really surprised that the feds have not tried to go after her too. Because again, no one can tell me any different than this. She knew about what he was doing. She reaped the benefits of it.
Oh yeah.
Then when he went down, she left him high and dry.
I find it just extremely interesting myself that I don't understand. I mean, he bought her G-Wagons. I mean, when he presented her with that white G-Wagon, or I think it was a G-Wagon, either G-Wagon or a Range Rover, he presented to her, and that was clearly off of stolen money or identity theft, recouping it from false identity.
And see, my concern is if she really knew, because none of her name, the only thing that probably saved her was her name was not on any of this fraudulent stuff that she was doing. It wasn't on the house, it wasn't on the applications that he lied on. So that was the way she was able to save herself. Because
but doesn't it make you think that she knew he was a crook and she knew not to put her name on stuff?
Of course. Or he had enough respect for her to not allow her to do it even if she wanted to.
I don't know about Whitehead and respect in the same sentence is kind of weird to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, that facts, big facts. But who knows? But she was smart. Anyways, regardless, either way, she was smart enough to not put her name on anything.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing, in my opinion, that saved her. And I know a few people that's gone to the feds. And one thing for certain, two things for sure. When the feds come tapping, rat-a-tat-tatting at your door, they have all of the evidence they need.
They don't need many witnesses. They don't need hardly nothing. They ready.
They're not like the state. The state will arrest you and then have to find if you're guilty or not. The feds already know. They already have your phone calls. They have your own video on, got your Facebook page, all kinds of stuff. So if they had anything on, I'm sure they would have, they would have approached on them.
She's not no, she's not from a crime family. She's actually from a religious family. They grew up under I believe they were under Bernard Jordan's church. His father was, because the father used to train or something Bernard. So, and I think they have some connection to Juanita Bynum as well. Now, when you want to say crime family, I mean, that's your interpretation.
Leave Juanita out of that. Leave Juanita out of that.
If you can make your own interpretation of that, however you want to see that. But they were more of a fluent type of family in the New York area, very well respected. I think either her mother or her grandmother was a well-known preacher that was very well respected. So how she went and found a Lamar, I'm sure the family is still tripping.
Well, that's because Lamar, as you can see, he portrayed himself to be, like my great grandmother used to say, well-to-do.
Right, he did. Yeah.
And he probably flashed some things in her face. And when you come from those Christian background families, a lot of times you're kind of, and I don't know if this is her situation, but this is something that I know, you know, from experience with some friends of mine. When you come from those type of backgrounds, when they let you loose, you get loose.
And maybe it was like a rebellious type of hookup, you know. I don't know.
And she probably saw him in those god awful Gucci and Louis Vuitton and Balenciaga outfits, and she thought, he cute. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Hey, Sarah L. English. Hello, Kiwi, my Sarah.
Yeah, but she was they were saying that she is Juanita Bynum is her godmother. That's been said.
Yeah. But I'm glad that she's, you know, because somebody said, somebody got to raise the kids, you know, and need them.
Yeah. It's not like I wanted her to. Yeah, I don't think everybody ought to go to prison. I think the main culprit ought to go. But like everyone was saying, I just don't think her hands are or pearly white.
No, by no means, by no means. I finally saw, when I was getting in and out the other day when you all were talking about Jives and William McCray. So I said, well, let me backtrack. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Get your friend, St. James.
It's and then it's the whole thing of, I just hate that they go so dark with it. I mean, they're doing health reads, they're doing, you know, mama reads and daddy read. It's just, they just go so
because
dark. And
you
this
can't,
is like church, this is church folk.
But one thing I can tell you is this: when you don't know how to, if anybody follows any of those people now that are just clawing away at Netta and Charles' back, Tia Kemp, Kaya, those girls are from Florida. Let me tell you something about Florida. There are certain people that you cannot out roast.
Yeah, them Floridians, they're a little wild with their mouth.
And they don't have to go talking about your mama and your dad, and they talk about you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They keep it on you.
Right. So there's no reason for, there's no reason. That means to me, if you've got to talk about my mama, my dad, and my sister, and my dead great grandmama, and all that kind of stuff, then you're not a roaster. Then you might want to sit this one out.
And just like I was saying earlier, and you're not really a good roaster if you have to cuss every other word.
Correct.
You should be able to roast without so much cussing. You should be able, like William likes to say, you're in what do you call it? Intelligentsia should be at a certain level where you're just, you can wear them out just with your tongue, with your vocabulary.
Correct.
Yeah.
Kaya drug Netta for 30 minutes straight without taking a breath. I mean, she gave her the business. But this William and Jive and Conscious TV, it's getting to a point where it's not even fun to watch anymore.
Yeah, like I said, I know it's not going to last too long because, they go through these, unfortunately, they go through this triannually or what have you. They just go through it all the time. So they'll read each other. Everybody will get some clicks and views, and they're going to the next thing. But yeah. See, I knew now she gone again. She just be kicking herself up out of here all the time. The link is pinned in the chat. Geisha's roasting beats too. Geisha 305. She's a roasting beats too. Okay. They'll talk. You said Ray said they'll talk about your mammy too. Well, yeah, they will. Well, because T.S. Madison's from Florida, and she will talk about your mama, your kids. She'll talk about all of them, every single one of them. So yeah, you right. You want to turn your camera off, Kim, or you want to keep it on? Before I bring you back up, I've seen it happen before you too. Yeah. Yeah, this has happened before, Kevin. I mean, like I said, it's a triannual thing. Every couple years or something like that.
But I'm just glad that you aren't you've not tiptoed into that foolishness, and I'm
No,
glad you
no. If,
stayed.
if if it doesn't concern me, like Sean said, if it has nothing to do with you, stay out of it. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Now I'll commentate on it, and I'll listen. I'll go around there and listen and see what's due. But all I'm gonna do is give maybe an opinion on it. But I'm not gonna come out against Jives or William. I mean, I don't think it's my part to do that. Now I did say I don't think William should have messed with that girl. I think he should just let that girl alone. On my show, right?
But
But
did you see? But did you see Williams' outfit?
oh yeah, I did. But I mean, that's nothing new. I mean, that's
Well,
William,
but you can't try and say anybody else's skirt is tight.
right? Of course, it's a pack of what they call it.
Busted biscuits, a can of busted
No,
biscuits.
what I'm saying. No, when you talk about something, but you're doing the same thing. I can't think of the word. I mean, uh, 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 not hypocrite. I don't want to say hypocrite. That's not the right word in this context. Somebody had throw it out in the chat, but it's very oxymoronic. I mean,
It's an oxymoron.
yeah, because you're talking about tightness, and we know that William will brag about going to the tailor, the seamstress, and telling them extra tight, please, extra tight. So, it's just a matter. I listen. Mm-hmm. Is that church? What'd you say? Say to the tracker, I think, isn't that what they call it in the beefsteak? I'm not in it, but I'll tell you. That's right. I ain't in it, but I'll tell you about it.
But St. James, you remember a while back, me, you, and Jesse, and I think
That's what I want.
what
Contradictory. Yes, that's what I want.
contradictory.
Yeah.
One of there was a young lady, and one more. It was me, you, Jesse, and another young lady. We were up and we were talking about how the church, how the young people right now don't want to go to church. And that
Yeah.
right there was the main reason
Yeah, but the
that
thing
a
about it
lot don't
is
want to go to church.
but that's only in these small, really traditional time. The millennials and younger are not going to regular churches. We know that they are going to churches where William Murphy type of churches now, where you can play back that thing up in worship, and you can play different songs. They drop the beat and they wear what they want to wear. That's where they're going. People sitting on the outside of those types of churches who are going to traditional smaller church that are used to all that old school dressing and all that, they're just spinning their wheels. They're not progressing. Even William talking about the girl in Mark's house church. Mark house is not a traditional type of church. You see, if you look at the video, those people didn't have on. William was probably the most dressed up in that whole church.
And that's not saying much. I swear to you, that's not.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you're saying that people don't want to go. No, I don't think that's people are ignoring people like William. And that
But
girl.
did you hear that young lady say, when I listened to Jives, she came up on Jives show, and I listened to her say that she has not been to church in a while.
Right.
And she really didn't have church clothes. So she put on what she thought was appropriate, which I thought once they showed the picture, it looked okay to me.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. There was nothing wrong with it.
So,
go ahead.
The reason why a lot of younger people are migrating to the William Murphy churches is because they'll come to their traditional church, because a lot of us were raised in the traditional church. So we try and, we were raised in it. So we try and bring our kids and things like that. But when you've got people, when you get to a certain age and you've got the older folks that when you walk in there, they side-eyeing you and they whispering and carrying on like that. Then
Mhm.
what you're gonna do is if you want to stay in the church, you're gonna find somewhere to go.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna. And that's what I'm saying. The fact that you're saying that it's keeping them from the church, I don't think so. They're just not going to go back to your church. And Ray makes a good point. Mark House's church is churchy, but it's not traditional. He's a prophet and he prophesies and they shout and the band's great. It's different. It's churchy, but it is not your traditional church, as you would say, where the one they sitting on the motherboard is sitting on the sideline looking at the back door, seeing who they can go walk up to and put a modesty blanket around, that type of thing. So no, you're right. They're just going to find another church. So I don't think if they really want to go, it's just like her. She was in the perfect church for her. That's the perfect church for her because that was William's hang up. That wasn't Mark House's hang up. So
I think William was just mad because that girl was fine.
yeah. Yeah, well, people do have all their theories as to why he came out so harsh again. But that is nothing new about William, though. That's what he does. Yeah.
I just wish that he would just, I would really. Wait a minute. First, I want William, this pretty boy.
The pretty boy moisturizer. Did you order yours? He said it's for women too.
Oh, okay, bro. Yeah, somebody in the chat order and let me know how it works for you. Yeah, well, that's a good question. I wonder if the bishop will address William.
Well, they may have already had, because they do have a close relationship. So they may have already had a conversation, but I don't think he'll address it over the pulpit or anything like that. I think he's going to let that thing ride because it really doesn't necessarily have anything to do with him. It's really between William and this girl. But if I know any smart pastor in these times, they're all on social media. So they know what's been going on. So if I know Mark House, like I think I know him, then of course he was probably have a conversation with William.
Well, and that's a good thing. And that's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah. You don't come and ridicule nobody in where I'm the shepherd of the flock. You go find somewhere else to do that. So I hope.
So talking about your big hats is distracting me, so I'm never coming back to church again.
Oh my gosh.
Talking about William. You have the
I
hats.
Know. And the 4 nails.
Yeah. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. And even in his own denomination, they ridicule him.
They did
for his looks. They ridicule him. So yeah, I mean, it popped up. You know why it popped up? Because he picked the right one to try to humiliate. This girl was bowed it back. Had it been somebody else, they probably would have just let it go, or excuse me, perhaps would have made a post on their social media, but not really reached out to jives or anything like that. This girl, he picked the right one. That's how it blew up so much.
Well, she said that she's a ghetto bee or a hood girl that loves the Lord. Nah.
Sir,
but it's gonna be one time. As much as I hate to say this, and I definitely don't wish. Oh, sir, I was there Sunday, but I didn't see anything. Right.
The crazy religious Bishop House is yes. And that's a great point, sir, MJS. William is religious. He likes the form of godliness. Now, I'm not saying he ain't got no power, but what I'm saying is he likes that form, that look of godliness. That's what he likes. That's what he feels, that the church ought to have, that look of godliness. But that's not regular church anymore.
But St. James, how can just a question, how can William be religious and like that form when you're out of that form? You're a man and you're wearing nails, you're wearing long nails, and you're wearing makeup and you're wearing wigs and lace fronts and things like that.
Then what are we arguing about? There's absolutely nothing to argue about here, then, right?
Facts.
There's absolutely nothing to argue about.
No,
but
know,
she's benefiting. She's getting her cash. She's making it. She's making it do what it do.
Oh,
she's
of course.
making it do what it do. I will give her that.
Of course. No, of course. But I do appreciate someone has to stand up to William.
Yeah.
I don't, he's somebody, right. I'm with him. Somebody's gonna hurt. I said that before.
Well, he had a scare in Connecticut when, like I said, when he went to Mother Moses' funeral, them New York folk was after him. I think a couple of them had to be pushed back off of William. I think they had maybe threw a drink or a soda or something they did. But Connecticut, them people in New York don't play. Them Brooklyn folk. Kevin Moore's over there at Brooklyn. So they don't play. So because he had said something, I think, about Hezekiah, or the story about Hezekiah and that his choir director who died, or that situation that happened out of the country. And boy,
Yeah, and I just think that when people people pass away, it's disrespectful for you to let the world know before the family even does.
Well, I mean, and like I said, and I went back and forth on that as well, and I understand both sides. I do understand both sides, but people are acting brand new around here. This has been William since he came on these streets and was doing this blogging. It is nothing, absolutely. He's not going to change. He feels that is okay. So, and it's just like what he feels about the girl. He feels that she was out of order, but I mean, let's just look at the bigger picture. The majority says she wasn't. So does it really matter what he said? Not really.
No, but see,
he's going to continue to do what he's going to do. He's going to put out death announcements before he's going to keep doing it. That's just what he does.
Until he run across the right family.
That's what I'm saying. There's always, listen, Kim, there's always until. Okay? But there's always somebody in the world that can get you all the way together. Keisha says, how can you say you have a relationship with the Lord and say the things he says about people? God said blessings and cussing can't come from the same mouth. Listen, I'm with you, Keisha. I am with you. But the form of godliness, a lot of people have it. And we pick and choose what scriptures we want to apply to our own lives. So that's just how it is. We pick and choose.
Well, while y'all on here, make sure y'all hit the like button, share, and subscribe.
Yes, please do. Yes.
And vote. Register to vote.
Yeah, vote. And as I talked about earlier, we are so proud of the Church of God in Christ with their initiative, Kojic Counts. Getting souls to the polls.
That's cute.
Yeah, we like this, Bishop Sheard. So your vote, your voice, your vote. So, and I think it's a great initiative. It's very fitting for the time that we're in right now. So there's no excuse. Don't listen to that damn Tiffany Montgomery talking about she's not going to vote. All those false prophets and mess. Don't listen to that mess. Go out and vote. Yeah.
How do you think that, just for a second, because I'm going to have to go in a minute, but how do you think that things are going? Do you still think that the momentum is up for Harrison Walls?
I think Orange Man and his people are still running scared. I think they're really going to be scared when she does these debate. I think that's where the rubber is going to meet the road, because you can't out-talk this district attorney girl. You can't do it.
Okay.
She's used to this debating. And the thing about it, she has enough spunk to say, no, well, that's not the truth. That's a lie. She's not going to sit back and just, respond. I think she's going to respond with direct things saying, that is not the truth. That's a lie. Just get it in real time. talking,
And she's gonna
talking
make
back to him
him.
in real
She's
time.
gonna make him talk about policy. She's not just
Yes.
gonna let him
Mm-hmm.
sit up and talk nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
people can really see how ignorant he is
Yeah.
to policy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. When she wins, St. James,
Mm-hmm.
when she wins,
Yeah.
I never thought that when Obama did his 8 years, I told my niece, I said, well, we probably won't see this again.
Yeah.
But to
Yeah.
live your life in the time where you've seen a black president of this here United States
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and a black female president, well, I tell you,
The felon versus the lawyer. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah. Yeah, that's what. But my thing is too, it's like this should put a fire under the Democrats' feet. Y'all were behind the eight ball here. Y'all was still gonna lean on Biden, knowing that he was older and he was looking a little disheveled, and he wasn't looking that, like he was really ready to do the job for another 4 years. And it took y'all this long to figure out that no, this man, y'all should have been worrying about today in 2020. That
correct.
really. So now what they're gonna do, even when she gets in, they're going to start making that plan. What are we going to do in the next 4 years? And if they got to go trip up and get another white man, or if they got to flip it and try to get Walsh to be the president in 4 years, they will probably trek towards that if she doesn't get another 4 years or what have you. But I think it put a fire under them. And like Ray said, you got the people who don't really trust in her. Even the Church of God in Christ, you got people like Wooden and some of the other preachers. They're not really backing Kamala. They're not backing her. They're still, very misogynist. That's just who they are. They're probably going to take the vote, all the way to the end and vote for red. These people are these church people are crazy. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I know that a lot of our HBCUs are
Mhm.
right now, because the kids are coming back to school and just getting
Yeah.
prepared for school. I know that a lot of our HBCUs are getting charter buses
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
things ready to get these kids, and making sure that they're having voter registration drives. I know that at Alabama A&M, my alma mater, I do know that that is what they're doing, because
Yeah.
I sent a few coins up there to help with the voter
Yeah.
registration drive, and they're preparing charter buses to
Yeah.
take these kids to the polls. You don't have to worry about your car, your gas, just bring your ID and your body.
And it's a great thing because, like you said, school's starting back either they're back or they're starting back in another week or two. And yeah, it's a perfect time for us to pull out all the stops to get people to the polls. That's why I appreciate Sheer, appreciate who our HBCUs, and it's so many groups for Kamala right now. I
Yes,
seen a
it is.
group, the musicians for Kamala. They had a Zoom the other day, so it's a bunch of
They've
groups.
got one of the old white men for
Right. Right.
but they had a Zoom not long after she announced that she was going to run for presidency. There was a group of, I can't think of their name, but it was a group of Caucasian women
Yeah.
that raised millions
Yeah.
for her. These people are sick of Orange Man. They're sick of his
Mm-hmm.
tomfoolery.
Mm-hmm.
And, but my only thing is to hope that you say it, you walk the walk that you talk.
Yeah. 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 It come out today, of course, Franklin Graham is all up Orange Man's behind, but Franklin Graham's granddaughter is coming out for Kamala, and she's making it very vocal that she is for Kamala. So that's interesting. It is definitely splitting the evangelicals as well. Because like I said, what kind of Christian are you? Are you a Jesus Christian or are you a Republican Christian? That's two different types. You know.
L. English said that she thinks that Biden would have won too. No, ma'am.
I don't think so. I put that up, but you know, people have their own opinions, but I don't agree with that. I think I think it was going to hell in the handbasket with Biden still on there. That's my opinion.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
But we have the only thing we wanted, St. James, was a
Mhm.
fighting chance.
Right.
That's it. And Biden, unfortunately, just did not give us this fighting chance for the next 4 years. Now
No.
we have a fighting chance, and I'm here for it all.
Yeah. And this
And
is
some people
this is the
go
deal
ahead.
here. This is the deal here. You got these people who are hung up. They don't care about going back to slavery time, Kim. They don't care about everything being snatched away from them. They don't care about diversity, inclusion, equity, and inclusion. They don't care nothing about that. I'm talking about the church folk, the culture folk. About what they hung up on is LGBTQIA and the abortion stance. That's what they're hang up. They are going to strip themselves of democracy. They would rather strip the country of democracy just because they want to ride the stance of the red with this LGBTQ and abortion stance. That is crazy to me.
That is very crazy to me. But my question to all of them, and I've addressed this question to my church and people that I just have general conversation with in reference to this upcoming election. What does someone else's issues and what they do in their home and who they
has
like
nothing to do with
have
you.
to do with you?
You ain't got nothing
Excuse
to
my
do with
language when I say this,
you.
but what you do don't make me eat or sleep or then I don't care.
Right. Yes, it
You
does.
know,
It does.
I don't care. But
Yeah.
my issue with my church, with the AME church, is this. They're going to general conference this week in Ohio. And one thing that they are so hung up on is the same thing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the abortion issues, but here's my question. Make this make sense to me and anybody else in the chat. We've got some very intelligent people in this chat. How is someone who likes the opposite sex, what does that have to do? It's okay for them to direct your choir.
Right.
It's okay for you make that organ sing and make that piano sing
and lead your holy, spiritual, anointed, filled people into worship as worship leaders. Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
But now you don't want them in the pulpit.
Yeah.
Leading the choir and playing the piano or organ, that's ministering.
Yeah.
That's ministering through music. So what's the problem? You don't want them in the pulpit, but you will take them in front of the choir. I don't somebody help me understand and make that make sense to me.
We're gonna have to attack this a little bit more, but I gotta get off here. Thank you, Kim. We'll talk soon.
Yes, you all have a good day.
You enjoy your evening. All right.
I will. Same to you.
All right, y'all. I got to get off here, but I got some things to do. But I appreciate you hanging out with me for this almost 2.5 hours while I rolled around the street and did everything that I needed to do. Would you be so kind as to support the channel, $ The Saint James Show, or $ Saint James Show? And there are your options for Zelle and PayPal. The Saint James Show at att.net. We have to talk about this a little bit more. We have to get, we have to make sure it's on the minds of the people. You will, risk democracy for some gays and abortion. That's wild to me. It's the most wildest thing I've ever heard these so-called Christians say. And like they say, if you're not for Orange Man, you're not for God. That is the most ridiculous statement I have heard. Yeah. They don't want them to live. No. They want that everybody to skeet skirt in the closet. All right. So thank you, everybody. I have to get out of here. Don't forget to support the channel. Even if you're watching the replay, support the channel and just show your love, as they used to say on Apollo. Show your love. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate and love you all. Have a good one.